This is a presentation of Magnitude Sports. And now, the cameras are ready, the headset is on, it's game time.
Hi, hello, and welcome here to Jim Gotta Stadium. We're here in Moorhead, Minnesota, the site today for some NPSL soccer. Scenes getting set for this matchup between Joyce St. Louis Park and Dakota Fusion FC. My name is Eric Tionkson here with Magnitude Sports. Got Cody alongside me here on camera and scoreboard. Thank you for tuning in today from wherever you may be. Of course, we know soccer being the world's game. We've got viewers from all around the world tuning into Dakota Fusion, and we're proud that you guys are here spending your evening or whatever time it may be with us here tonight. Should be a good matchup here between the Fusion and the Goats. That's the nickname for Joyce St. Louis Park. Joyce St. Louis Park coming into this game with 10 points. They're fourth on the table, 3-3-1, 3 wins, 3 losses, and 1 draw. Last game out, they took a 3-2 defeat to Minneapolis City FC, that one being a close one. And then as for the Fusion, they've got 3 points on the season so far. Been a bit of an up and down ride for them. They've got 1 win and 6 losses. They're 6 out of 7 on the table, being the lone team, the lone team being below them, LC Iris, who they beat earlier on in the year 3-0, that being their lone win on the season. But they'll look for win number 2 as Joyce St. Louis Park will look for win number 4 here in what should be an intriguing Game 2 between these two teams. These two teams actually met earlier on in the season. It was actually the first game of the season, that taking place in early May, and it was Joyce St. Louis Park with the win in that one, 4-1 your score, and it was not only the first game of the season, but the first game in the NPSL for Joyce St. Louis. Whitney Brown with 2 goals for Joyce St. Louis, and Aaron Pike the lone goal for the Fusion. So we'll see if history could repeat itself here, or if over on the Fusion's home turf they can get a little bit of revenge and maybe build off of something here, as the Fusion's last game out, they suffered a 4-0 defeat to Duluth FC. But other than that, looking around at the Fusion's past few games, been a positive momentum maybe for them. They had that aforementioned win versus LC Iris, and then in what my opinion was probably just as impressive a performance, a 5-2 loss versus Minneapolis City FC, which 5-2 certainly doesn't do that game justice. I think the Fusion played a little better than that scoreline suggested, and of course Minneapolis City FC has been the class of the NPSL so far. I believe they have yet to suffer a loss, and also I believe they have yet to draw as well. They've certainly been the team to beat thus far. Alrighty, about time to get here ready for kickoff. Before we do that though, we're going to take a look at the Magnitude schedule, looking ahead at some broadcasts we have going on Magnitude Sports today. Saturday, June 19th, of course, we got this game that's going to be kicking off at roughly 7 o'clock. We've also got Post 400s, the Stars, some coverage of baseball. They are off in the Sioux Falls tournament right now. We've also got them coming up on Sunday as well, and Monday, most likely going to be going to East Grand Forks for a 9-inning baseball game starting at 5:30. Tuesday, June 22nd, we'll bring you some more Post 400 baseball. The Astros will have a doubleheader against Castleton at 5:30 and 7:30. Wednesday, June 23rd, the West Fargo Aces and the Post 400 Astros will get together 5:30 and 7:30. And then Thursday, June 24th, we'll be starting coverage of the Omaha tournament for the Post 400 Stars. As they call it travel ball for a reason, and they've been traveling around a lot this summer. And Magnitude Sports going to be there with you as well. Mike Mason going to be on the call. He's on the call tonight and tomorrow in Sioux Falls, and he'll be there in Omaha as well. That's why I'm here filling in today for the Fusion, as I'll be making my Dakota Fusion debut, and I'm excited, and I hope each and every one of you excited here and along for the ride as well. Taking a look at also, can feel free to check out our news tab as well as feel free to check us out online. You can feel free to give us a follow on any of those social media accounts, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube. Feel free to like and subscribe. There's going to be the best spots to get updates about Magnitude Sports, as well as find our live streams, and of course the YouTube. Good spot to find our past broadcasts as well. You can check out the news tab on our website by clicking on the stories button on msportsnet.com. From scores, player interviews, game recaps, highlights, and any other content can be found on the stories tab at msportsnet.com. And our games can be found on demand on our website as well. Just click on the on demand button, the archive library section on our website. You can also dig through all of our past broadcasts. Practically every single one of our past streams can be found on there. If you're having trouble finding the exact game you're looking for, you can scroll to the bottom and filter by event as well, which I speak from experience, certainly makes it a lot easier to find whatever game you're looking for here. Local time now 6:59 here. Looks like we're about ready to get this game underway. Referees meeting up. We'll be bringing you starting lineups shortly as well. We'll see how these two teams shape up here today in this match day. Nearly a little over halfway through the season, actually, I believe, as I'll check the website right now. Match day number 8 here of match day 8 of 12 in the season. So 3/4 of the way through the season here as it's starting to wind down. We're getting toward the dog days of summer, at least for the NPSL, as it's getting to be the nitty-gritty time here, and these points going to be very valuable. I think either team would be happy to come away with the 3 points here, but we'll see exactly what happens. Fans starting to file into the stadium a little bit more as well as we get closer to kickoff. Should be a nice, fun atmosphere inside Jim Gada Stadium. And we're going to take a quick 30-second break and be right back with starting lineups right after this.
It was like you can't even describe it. Like you must. I always tell people who don't have kids, it's like your heart running outside of your body. It's just incredible. Like you made this little human and you do everything you can to protect them.
Go Promo is your go-to for custom apparel, screen printing, embroidery, and hundreds of other promotional products. Put your company logo on a t-shirt, jacket, calendar, mouse pad, pen, or even a backdrop display for an upcoming event. Possibilities are absolutely endless at justgopromo.com. You can also easily set up an online apparel store for your sports team or business. Email or call Twyla, and she'll set up the store, set up collection for online payments, and even deliver your products packaged and ready to go. Email her today, Twyla at justgopromo.com, or call 388-4852. Go Promo. Consider it branded. Looking for a new home? Make home happen by getting pre-qualified for free with Sean Carlson at Town & Country Credit Union. He'll help you find the best mortgage options for you and keep the process running smoothly from beginning to end. With a 97% satisfaction rate, awesome rewards, low fees, and great rates, it's clear why members love Town & Country Credit Union. Stop in or visit townandcountry.org to find out how you can become a Town & Country member today. Insured by NCUA, Equal Housing Lender.
Hi, it's Dr. Tiffany Johnson from Healing Touch Chiropractic in West Fargo.
What impact I want to make, how my office is different, how my niche is different. It is all about giving people hope and helping them believe that their bodies were made to heal.
Let me show you how your life can change through chiropractic at Healing Touch Chiropractic.
Alrighty, welcome back here to Jim Gada Stadium. Local time 7:02. As you can see, the Fusion starting to file back out of the dressing room, getting ready to start this game between the Dakota Fusion and Joy St. Louis Park. I'd like to take a quick moment to thank our sponsors here. Broadcast coverage of today's game is made possible by Sean Carlson Town & Country Credit Union. You can make home happen with Sean Carlson and Town & Country Credit Union with a 98% satisfaction rate. It's clear why members love Town & Country Credit Union. And broadcast coverage also made possible by Dr. Tiffany Johnson at Healing Touch Chiropractic, Dakota Fusion Football Club, TC United Network and Technology Solutions, Inc., Jasmine's Cafe in Glendon, Oasis C-Store in Glendon and Moorhead, and Essentia Health. And On the topic of Tri-City, Tri-City United is a Fargo-Moorhead, West Fargo's soccer community with over 3,000 players of all ages and competitive levels. Be a part of Tri-City's welcoming, safe, and fun soccer programs. Financial assistance is available and sign up is easy through their website at tricityunited.org. Tri-City's Academy program is offered monthly for any young player ages 3 to 10 years old who are looking to play more soccer. Academy sessions are fun, easy, with options for what night you want to play. Players engage in creative activities to help them learn soccer skills, but not games to enhance their soccer ability. Players are grouped by age for training purposes, and if you're interested, sign up is easy through the website at tricityunited.org. And it looks like we're about ready to get the starting lineups here between these two teams. Starters filing out near the touchline near the referees. And we'll get the starting 11 for both Joy St. Louis Park and the Dakota Fusion up here on Magnitude Sports. I'm going to send it down now to your PA announcer.
Ladies and gentlemen, good evening and welcome to Jim Gada Stadium on the campus of Moorhead High School for tonight's soccer match between the visiting Joy Athletic Club and your Dakota Fusion. We extend a special welcome to our guests from St. Louis Park, Minnesota. For the introduction of tonight's starters, first for the visiting Joy Athletic Club, number 0, Tucker Mann. Number 4, Noah Kantorowicz. Number 5, Vukoda Mastilovic. Number 6, David Rira. Number 7, Zindane Croton. Number 9, Darley Florville. Number 11, Emmanuel Iwe. Number 17, Denilson Ramos. Number 20, Jorge Radia. Number 23, Liam Vance. And number 27, Abdulasam Regasa. And now, for your home team, the Dakota Fusion. Number 00, Matthias Bright. Number 3, Daniel Diaz. Number 4, Daigo Adachi. Number 6, Noah Runsvold. Number 8, Abbas Ajibadi. Number 9, Austin Schaefer. Number 15, Hussein Selick. Number 16, Jack Pasco. Number 24, Aaron Pike. Number 28, Kyle Blight. And number 30, Jacob Grossfenner. Those are your starting lineups this evening. Ladies and gentlemen, we ask that you please stand if you are able.
All right, those are your starting lineups. We're going to take a quick break and come right back with the opening kick here on the Magnitude Sports Media Network.
In this place, we face obstacles like nowhere else. The clock, the trail, the hill, the challenge that's always waiting. When that challenge comes, we'll meet it together. Because it's your chance to show what you're made of. Tenacity, resilience, and the power to prove that the toughest competition comes from within. This is orthopedics and sports medicine like nowhere else.
Go Promo is your go-to for custom apparel, screen printing, embroidery, and hundreds of other promotional products. Put your company logo on a t-shirt, jacket, calendar, mouse pad, pen, or even a backdrop display for an upcoming event. Possibilities are absolutely endless at justgopromo.com. You can also easily set up an online apparel store for your sports team or business. Email or call Twyla, and she'll set up the store, set up collection for online payments, and even deliver your products packaged and ready to go. Email her today, Twyla at justgopromo.com, or call 388-4852. Go Promo. Consider it branded.
And we're back. It's a beautiful day here for the beautiful game as the sun is shining down on Jim Gada Stadium and a nice cool breeze blowing in as well, making its presence known here. A beautiful summer night. Official forecast here looking for the rest of the evening as my phone loads up. As it loads, worth noting, we've had a few hot ones here earlier, but right now only 82 degrees. Nice happy medium with 9-mile-per-hour winds, and it's going to be in that neighborhood throughout the rest of the game. 8 o'clock, 81 degrees, and 9 o'clock by the time we should be about wrapping up, 77, and should be sunny and mostly sunny as well with that wind dying down. Players now huddling up. You can see Joy St. Louis Park huddled up in the more traditional circular huddle, and then team photo for the Dakota Fusion as they're about ready to get things underway here. It's going to be Matthias Bright in net for the Fusion. He'll get the start today as opposed to Jan Rosado. Those are the two common goalkeepers used by the Fusion, and it'll be Tucker Mann who will be the opposing goalie for Joy Athletic Club. We'll see exactly how these teams shape up as I've got positions down for Joy Athletic Club but not for the Fusion. But more often than not, usually the Fusion play very midfield heavy formation, and Aaron Pike usually the man to watch up front to get the goals. He scored in their previous meeting between these two teams, and he's been the talisman. And as for Joy Athletic Club, well, Whitney Brown was the man who scored 2 goals, a brace in the first game between these two teams. Not in the starting 11 here tonight. Also worth noting, Brown was the lone incumbent from the NPSL, as this is the first season for Joy St. Louis Park in the NPSL, and he's the only player with NPSL experience prior to that. A few young guys on the roster as well, none of them getting the start, but a few 16-year-olds out on the field, as well as a few 30-plus in Martin Brown and Andrei Gozmanov, who's 30 and 33 respectively. So nice little contrast in age right there. They say soccer's a young man's game, but it really is a game for anyone of any age. As you see guys like that, and then got the likes of guys like Zlatan Ibrahimovic who are pushing 40 and still playing at a high level. Kickoff about ready here. It's going to be Ashton Schaefer who will be at the center circle. You can see him juggling the ball around, ready to get things started. Looks like they had to clear one ball off the pitch.
We welcome you to our Tri-City United night.
We'll get a few passes around first before clearing it off. Can never get too many touches in.
Soccer community with over 3,000
looks like it will be
of all ages.
3 at the front for Joy Athletic Club.
Be a part of Tri-City's
Abdullah Samregesa as a forward, as well as Danielson Ramos and Emmanuel Iwi.
Through their website.
Should be potentially a few goals in this one. Joy St. Louis have gotten a 6-0 victory. That's their biggest victory. That one over LC Iris. And the other victory over LC Iris worth noting is for the Fusion, 3-0 in that one. And we're underway here from Jim Gada Stadium. And it's the Fusion starting off in possession. Adachi over on the wing. He'll lay it off. Pass back now to Runsvold. Runsvold up to Schaefer. Now passing it back to Selleck. Selleck, a monstrous presence in the back for the Fusion. We've seen him on our fair share of occasions. Actually picked up a red card in the first game for the Fusion on Magnitude Sports. But in that 3-0 win over LC Iris, he was beautiful in that one, delivered a masterclass, really had an assist and some physical defense as well. He'll be the player to watch for the Fusion. Throwing on the near side now for Daniel Diaz. He'll look for an opening. Played back to Diaz. And out of play. So St. Louis Park will get their first touch of the ball now, really. They haven't seen a whole lot of it in this opening minute. A minute 9 into the game unofficially here. And they'll start from the back. It's Kantorowicz, and he'll play it back to the keeper, Mann. Over on the far side now, you can see Adachi giving chase. There's that high press from the Fusion. And it nearly was won back by the Fusion for a sec. They will get it back, but they give it away quickly again. It's intercepted by Regasa. Passing back and forth now in their own defensive end. It's Regasa again, trying to make a run up, and he gets taken down, and referee not a fan of that challenge right there. That's going to be the first foul of the game, and I think it'll be just that. I believe it was Aaron Pike, the guilty party, and it'll be a free kick near midfield. Back to Kantorowicz, and his pass a little bit too long right there. Intended for Jorge Radia, but instead it'll go out of bounds. The ball back at the feet of the Fusion. Another throw-in imminent for the Dakota Fusion. Diaz to take once again. That one over the head of his intended target right there. He was looking for Jack Pasco. And that ball going to be put wide of the net. Easy work for Mann right there. He'll just watch it drift by. Maybe the hardest part of that is going to be whatever poor soul has to go get that ball near the fence, as Mann will grab another one. And we'll have our first goal kick of the game. You can see him urging his men forward, about ready to boot it deep. Mann trying to play it in. It's going to be a chase for the ball on the near side. Fighting for it and winning that fight is going to be Daniel Diaz. His pass going to be intercepted. Now here come Joyce St. Louis Park, as that one was a through ball intended for the far side right there. Looking for Liam Vance, nearly intercepted, but won back by the Fusion. Now here come the Fusion in attack. It's Aaron Pike leading the way. He's got a man to his left. And that pass just not quite able to find the waiting feet of Austin Schaefer. First real opportunity game as Schaefer was running in, and he was one-on-one with the keeper, but Pike just couldn't quite squeeze that one in there. Nervy moment of defending for Joyce St. Louis, and now they'll have to work it out of their own end. Is that press coming once again? They've been ruthless so far with that press. We saw them use it a lot against the Crows of Minneapolis last time out on Magnitude Sports, and worked pretty well for them. They were able to manufacture a goal out of it. And they're looking for more of the same here. Diaz's throw. Nice bit of skill right there. Lovely back heel from Ajabadi. Those of you that watched the Euro saw a similar flick from Cristiano Ronaldo earlier today. Here's Rera. Rera loses it. One back by Rera. Nice job right there to get the ball back immediately. And now it's played out wide. Here come Joyce St. Louis Park with a little bit of space. Some nice hold-up play right there by Regasa. Now out wide to Radia. And Radia couldn't quite find his man right there. That pass going out of bounds and a giveaway. Diaz plays it back. It's Jacob Grossvenner. First time we've called his name today on the ball. Out of New Zealand, the center back. Now Adachi trying to make a forward run, looking for Pike. Pike giving chase. He's not going to win the race, but they will win the ball. That one off of a goat, and it's a Fusion throw-in. Fusion been threatening a few times thus far in the game. They've had their fair share of possession. Been working it into their own into the attacking third, but haven't been able to get a shot out of it yet. These two teams feeling each other out. Nice run right there by Runsvold, who couldn't quite finish it off. Cross into Schaefer, couldn't quite find the target. Now Diaz giving chase. Played upfield, beautiful ball right there, and it was right to the feet of Regasa. But nothing materializing after that. Here's Selleck. Selleck playing it through, trying to find Pike on a long ball. Kantorowicz answering the call early on. One back right there, nice hustle. That one, Jack Pasco. Pasco going up the wing, feeding it inside. Couldn't quite find Pike. Danger persisting. And a nice clear, snuffing out the danger for the moment. And now maybe a chance for a counterattack for Joyce St. Louis. Down goes Floorville, and referee doesn't like that challenge. It's going to be a foul against the Fusion. Abbas Ajabadi, the guilty party. Out of Nigeria/Canada, so dual citizenship for Ajabadi. The Goats will reset. They switch up play to the far side. Nice few step overs. The ball rolls right there. A little bit of flair shown. Liam Vance out on the wing. Adachi clears it. Giving chases Pike, but going to win the race. Out there is Tucker Mann. Mann having to use his head outside of the box. Good job right there to come off his line, the goalkeeper. Regasa. Regassa outskilling himself right there as he hits the deck. Maybe one too many touches. Back at the feet of the Fusion with Kyle Blight. Now back to Grosvenor. Here's Matthias Bright, the starting keeper for the Fusion. Bright and Rosado have been the two men in net. We've seen a fair share of both of them on Magnitude Sports as that one's given away, and maybe crisis averted right there as couldn't quite get the good touch on it right there. Danielson Ramos. Ramos again now, he'll play it in. Nice flick on right there. Ball bouncing around and off to the feet of Diaz. Schaefer trying to play through right there. Appeals for a handball, and those are going to be one, it looks like. So a handball going to be going against Joyce St. Louis Park. They were trying to play in Austin Schaefer. And now a free kick in a little bit of a dangerous spot right here. Maybe not in shooting territory, but could certainly see a cross into the box right here. It's going to be Diaz to take. You can see a few players pushing forward now. Kyle Blight up joining the mix from the box, and only two defenders there at the back, as well as Abbas Ajabadi to make sure to snuff out a counterattack. Diaz's cross into the mixer, and that one just a bit too far into the waiting hands of Tucker Mann. And Mann will roll the ball out to restart. Now here comes Joyce St. Louis Park up the wing. They might be trying to go fast. It's a nice ball played through right there. But Selleck and Grosvenor up to the task as they were looking for Darley Floorville. Another cross in, looking for in the middle. That was Ramos. But nothing doing right there. That one cleared out. It's going to be a throw-in for the Fusion in their own third. Diaz with another throw. He's been a busy man thus far. Out to Adabadi. Nice flick on by Diaz, but it's won back by the Goats. Threatening chance, and foul going to be called right there as players hitting the deck. And it's going to be going the other way. So danger snuffed out right there by the Fusion. They'll have a free kick near their own box. Zinedine Croten was the man that was threatening. Long ball played through. Too far right there for Adachi. Couldn't quite run it down. And it's back in possession of Joy Athletic Club. No restart from the back. On that far side. Played in towards the middle. Dangerous ball right there, and it's going to be one back. Charging in was Schaefer, nearly getting a clean interception. And now he'll press some more. Ball appeals for the ball going out of bounds right there by Noah Runsvold, but those cries falling on deaf ears. Ball is out of bounds now. Yeah, it's a throw-in for the Goats. Radia plays it back. Here's Kantorowicz. And a nice switch right there. Chested, controlled near that bench. Ball over the top is snuffed out. It's intercepted by Grosvenor. And clattering out of bounds for a Fusion throw. Just over 10 minutes into this game now here. 10:45 showing on the clock. No score between Dakota Fusion and Joyce St. Louis Park. Few opportunities on both ends. No shots yet either, I believe. But we've seen a few half chances. We'll see if those half chances can materialize into something else. Selleck plays it forward to Pike. Pike, nice bit of skill right there to keep the ball. Now he'll swing it out to Adachi. And here's Adachi, who's got a bit of skill in his boots himself. Adachi with a corner, or a cross in, Pike there for the follows is off the head. Glancing header attempt right there from Schaefer. And it's into the hands of Tucker Mann. Out wide to Radia. Pike giving chase. Radia still on the ball. Could hear cries for Radia and the ball being out of bounds. Remember, the ball has to be all the way out of bounds. Tough to tell from this angle whether that was the case or not, but the referee saying play on. And now here's Selleck with a through ball and Pike giving chase. It's a race between Pike, Kantorowicz, and Mann. And Mann's going to get there first. Another nervy moment right there as Aaron Pike was closing in on that through ball. Had he gotten there, might have had a chance to put a shot on goal. But not the case this time. Here's Emmanuel Yu. He will go down. And it'll be a foul called on the Fusion. Free kick, and Yu will take as he'll play it back to Kantorowicz. Now here's Yu again out on the wing. Into Croton. Fighting for the ball right there and coming away with it. Nice hustle by Flourville, one of the 3 forwards for Joy St. Louis Park today. Back on the feet of Croton. He'll swing it out wide. Croton running that central midfield spot as now he'll try and swing it out wide. He's looking for Flourville out on the wing. Nice touch by Flourville. Now maybe chance for the cross. Cross deflected by Diaz, and it's going to be the first corner of the game, and it's going to be going to the Goats. Threatening opportunity here as we are now 13 minutes into this game, 13-10 and counting. And we'll see what materializes out of this first corner kick of the game. You can see a few bodies in the box for the Goats, but fairly conservative at this juncture in the game. Don't want to leave themselves too open to the counterattack. Croton will take the corners. It's an in-swinging cross. That one headed away by Selleck. Danger still persisting as the Goats get back on the ball. It's back out wide with Croton. And he's met hard with a challenge. That one coming in from Schaefer. So the Goats will reset. It'll be Rera who will lay it off. And Jorge Radia will take the throw. Out wide is Yu, and Yu watches that one go out of bounds. Goal kick. And Bright will boot it away. Bright finds Adachi with plenty of space out wide. He'll take his space, and now trying to play it into Pike. Pike controlling. Defender on his back, and he lays it out to Diaz out wide. Threatening opportunity now for the Fusion. It's Diaz up the wing. Turning around, and he'll play it back to Runsvold. Runsvold had a go right there, and it was blocked away. Abdus Salam Regassa back from his forward position, tracking back to play some defense, and he gets the deflection off the throw-in. Here's Diaz. And there's Regassa again, causing more trouble on defense, and now it's going to be the Goats winning the ball back from the Fusion. That's exactly what a coach likes to see right there. High work rates from the forward, Regassa. There's that Fusion press again. Brilliant skill on his feet right there. David Rera dribbling through the defenders like they're cones. Keeping possession for a little bit, but the Fusion get it back. But that victory is short-lived, and now here's a quick throw-in. Things starting to heat up here. We've seen a little bit of flair from both these teams. Still no score, 15-16 into this game. Another throw-in for Radia. See, calling for the ball was Rera. He won't get it. Instead, it'll go out wide to Flourville. Flourville in a battle in the corner with Selleck. And the referee likes it for the Goats ball. That'll be a throw-in near side as that one goes off the feet of Croton out of bounds. And a goal kick for the Fusion. Bright, the goalkeeper out of Chile, will reset. Out to Selleck. Runsvold plays it back. Now here's Grossvenner. Grossvenner with a through ball looking for Pike. Pike giving chase out there. We'll see if he can get to the ball in time. He will. Pike, nice bit of skill now charging into the box. He's got men to his side as that one falls to Schaefer. But Schaefer couldn't quite get the cleanest touch, and it's won back by the Goats. Ball going out of play. And it'll be another throw-in incoming. Quick off the throw-in, played back to Grossvenner. Runsvold. Out to Adachi. Adachi fanning on that one, as was Liam Vance, who came charging in. Obviously, last touch by the Fusion as that's who played the ball in. That's a Joy Athletic throw. On the far side. Throw in going over the head of 3 Fusion players. And now the ball bouncing around. Possession going to eventually be settled by Joy Athletic. Back out on the wing with Radia. Trying to touch it back right there. Some physical play. It was Floorville involved. They're going to say a bit too physical on the part of Floorville. Certainly like your number 9 being a physical presence out there, but referee not liking that a whole lot. Floorville's going to get a foul and a warning. Still no cards here in this game as well. We've seen a few here on Magnitude Sports, including that aforementioned red card, but none so far today. Selick seeking pass right there for Diaz. Diaz trying to play through Schaefer. Schaefer chasing the ball, but it's scooped up by Tucker Mann. Another threatening opportunity right there for the Fusion. Nice ball in, and Schaefer just a few steps away from maybe getting a strike on that and seeing our first shot of the game. Over the top and one back by Grossvenner. Grossvenner playing through Pike, and Pike had a chance right there, and he knew it. He just couldn't quite get the cleanest of touches. Otherwise, it might have been 1-0. That was a brilliant ball in by Grossvenner. Middle of the field with Rera. Rera trying to play it over the top end. Giving chase right here is Ramos. Ramos in a threatening spot. Ramos has a go. And that one battered away. Can hear appeals for offsides right there as Ramos came running into the box and tried to get a shot away. Couldn't quite find the opening. Looks like it took a deflection on the way out, and it's going to be a corner kick for Joy Athletic. Second of the game, and it'll be Zinedine Croten to take once again. We'll see if he can live up to his first name with this corner right here. Croten in swinging cross, and that one cleared away. That was a dangerous position right there. I believe that was Abash Ajabadi that came flying in to clear it out. It will be another another corner for the Goats. This time on the far side. First we've seen from this area. Croten will play it shorter. Now onto the feet. And a shot on the way right there, but that one going wide of the net from David Rera. So we've seen a few shots in the game now. Still none testing the keepers thus far, as both Bright and Mann have been able to really solve Sudokus back between the posts thus far. That can always change in an instant. Bright taking his time. Now he'll boot it up the middle. Headed on by Schaefer. Now another nice flick right there. That one coming off the feet of Regasa. And another nice touch right there as well from Ramos. Ramos plays it back. Here's Radia. Back with Radia. Kantorowicz. Nice kick right there from the outside of the foot. You can see the way the ball curved right there. It's a tough technique, but if you can do it, it's really pretty and a sight to see. Now a ball up the wing, giving chase right there is Ewe, and Ewe's not going to win the race as it's cleared out. Throw in for the Goats on the far side. Now you can sense maybe a little bit of momentum here with Joy St. Louis Park, as they've had the majority of the opportunities over these past few minutes. They're starting to threat. Out on the wing with Rera. Now back with Rera. Rera playing it over the top, looking on the far side right there for Liam Vance. No dice on that pass, and it's a Fusion throw. Grossvenner. Out to Hussein Selick. Selick, who is arguably man of the match in the Fusion's lone victory this season. 3-0 victory, that over LC Iris. Pike now with some physical play on Rara. Rara trying to feed it through. Nicely won back right there by Diaz, but only for the moment. And now Ajabadi will just clear it out. No nonsense defense right there from Abbas Ajabadi. Back with Tucker Mann, and he'll pick up the ball. That press from the Fusion starting to drop off a little bit. You can see him still bring some bodies forward, but it wasn't quite as fast and furious as it was in the first 10 minutes or so. But right as I'm saying that, they come in again. Chase was being given right there by Jack Pasco as it goes out of bounds. Throw-in is going to be won nicely by Selleck. Ajabadi out to Runsvold. Now here's Diaz. Diaz trying to beat his man. And now maybe looking to switch up play. He'll play it back to Selleck. Ajabadi. Dangerous pass right there, and that one's going to be intercepted by Yu. And now here comes Joyce St. Louis the other way. Emmanuel Yu is stabbing out his Ajabadi. Counterattack snuffed out, at least for the moment, but still threatening here are the Goats. Back with Emmanuel Yu. Chase being given right there by Rara. Now here comes the Fusion with a run of their own. Running through is Schaefer on a through ball. Schaefer getting on the end of it. Nice move right there by Schaefer, giving chase for the ball. And out comes from his spot Tucker Mann. Mann beating it away. Here's Pike now. Fusion still threatening. Played back into Pike. Pike trying for the shot, but that one taking a deflection. End-to-end action now here as it's really starting to heat up between these two teams. It's won back by the Goats. Croton, nice pass inside right there, looking for Floorville. Floorville lays it off to Regassa. Here's Kantorowicz. Back with Rara. You can see that press starting to come up again here from the Fusion. Now a nice, lovely played back by Yu, and now Floorville giving chase. But he runs out of space as that one's going to be cleared out only for the moment. Back onto the feet of Radia. Radia looking for an opening. He'll opt to play it back. Swung out to Ajabadi. And he'll reset as Grossvenner plays that one over the top. Looking for Pike. Pike onside. Giving chase, but couldn't quite get past the sturdy defense of Kantorowicz, who's been a wall thus far. Schaefer now giving chase. Dangerous passing right here from the Goats as they're trying to break that press a little bit. Adachi nearly getting in, but Joyce St. Louis Park still on the ball as for the moment, and now it's played over the top. Selleck will defer to Diaz. Diaz losing the ball. Diaz hits the deck. Now here's Floorville. Floorville with the chance, and it's beaten away only for the moment by Bright. Now off the post. Danger still persisting, and it's cleared away. The Fusion feeling like Neo from the Matrix dodging bullets right there. Nearly 1-0, but the scoreline remaining tied at 0-0. And an impressive piece of goalkeeping right there by Matthias Bright, and hats off to the Fusion defense as well. All sticking to their spots as that ball bounced pretty much everywhere but the back of the net. Now here comes Pike to Schaefer the other way. Schaefer trying to play a through ball in right there, looking for Pasco. Pasco able to win it back. Pasco looking for a shot. Pasco has a go, and that one's beaten away. Tucker Mann with his first save of the game, and now here come the Fusion the other way. They'll get their first corner. This game has gone from heating up to a slow simmer. 0-0 the scores. We've just entered minute number 27, 26:07 showing on the scoreboard. It'll be Daigo Adachi to take the corner. In swinging cross from Adachi. That one over the head of everyone as Pike will give chase and watch it go out of bounds. Possession will remain in the hands of the Fusion, as it's going to be a throw-in in the attacking third. In what's been a good past few minutes for the Fusion, they've had a few dangerous opportunities. Of course, so did Joy St. Louis as well. But this game starting to have a nice back and forth feel to it a little bit. I get the sense that we might be seeing a goal here soon. Here's Floorville up the wing. Floorville trying to take on 3 defenders, and no such luck right there. Selleck comes away with it. Ajabadi out near the wing. Now under pressure, he tries to play it over the top, looking for Pike. I believe Pike is onside. No, he's not. Flag up for offsides right there as Aaron Pike was trying to make the run in. And it'll be a free kick for the Goats. We've seen him make a few of those runs thus far, and he's been able to stay in an onside position, but not that time as we have our first offsides call of the game. Ball played over the top, looking for Iu. Adachi heads it away. Now played back with Rera. And it's won back nicely. Ball played over the top, looking for Pike once again. Pike this time is onside. Man off his line. Pike still looking as the defender hits the deck. Pike has a shot, and that one just over the bar. Maybe the best opportunity of the day so far for the Fusion. Aaron Pike with a heck of a run. Nice job to stay onside. Beautiful skill to make his defender hit the deck, but just couldn't quite keep it down. The shot was always rising. And the score still knotted up 0 apiece. Kantorowicz trying to play it to Rera. And the ball going to be won by Grossvenner. Only for the moment. Nice step right there to get the ball back. That from Regasa. You playing in. It's Floorville. Floorville with a chance and a nice kick save right there. Matthias Bright to the rescue for the Fusion. Beaten away now as we are almost 29 minutes into this game, and nice back and forth action. Still 0-0, but I could smell a goal coming. Throw-in going to be won by the Fusion as a Goat hits the deck, and now a nice run upcoming here from Pasco. Pasco playing it over to Schaefer. Schaefer up the left side. Kantorowicz giving chase. Schaefer going to try and go all the way. That shot blocked away by Kantorowicz, and he's been splendid thus far. Out wide to Radia. Back with Radia. Rera. Nice run up the field right there by Vance, who plays it back. And now that ball, a long ball, not really in the vicinity of anybody except maybe the waiting feet of Matthias Bright. And it was one of those feet of Bright that has kept the game deadlocked here at 0 apiece. Beautiful kick save about 2 minutes earlier. Radia will throw. Selleck getting his foot in there to win it back for the Fusion. Nice job defensively by Hussein Selleck. And now Pasco trying to make a run forward. Appeals for the ball going off of a Goat, and those appeals are going to be won. Adachi will throw in. Played back now, Daigo Adachi out of Japan to Selleck. And they'll restart at the back with Grossvenner. That was a searching pass right there, looking for Daniel Diaz, who is making a forward run. Maybe just a bit too much mustard on that hot dog. St. Louis Park will switch play as it's back onto the feet. Radia. Floorville back to Radia, and Radia can't quite keep control of the ball right there. It's a throw-in, and going quickly is Adachi for the Fusion. Played up over the top. Here comes Schaefer. Schaefer in towards the box, trying to play it in, looking for Pike. Those two couldn't just quite link up right there. Ball going out of bounds. It'll be in the possession of Joyce St. Louis Park. It'll be a goal kick. You can see Tucker Mann urging his men forward. Mann boots it over towards the middle of the field. And it's going to be Won by the Goats only for the moment as the ball is bouncing around and now going out of bounds. It was a pass that was intended for the feet of Emmanuel Yu, but instead finding that touchline. Play switched up to Diaz. Now back with Diaz as that one was from Pasco. Quick throw to Ajabadi. Ajabadi, nice little flick on to Selleck. Selleck's header, not quite enough juice in that one, and it's won back by the Goats. Out wide, here's Emmanuel Yu. He's working it towards the attacking third. He's got 2 defenders on him. Nice ball played in right there, looking for Floorville. But up to the task is Grossvenner, who clears it out. Throw in for the Goats. Touchdown by Regasa. Rera into Floorville. Floorville now threatening. Nice bit of skill right there as giving chase is Grossvenner. Played into Croten. Croten surrounded by a wall of Fusion defenders. 3 of them surrounding him in the box. And now it's going to be won back by the Fusion. Maybe a ripe chance here for a counterattack as they're looking for Pike. But it's snuffed out quickly by Radia. Now a run of play maybe in favor of Joyce St. Louis over these past few minutes as they've been getting a lot of the ball. It's played over the top out wide for Vance, and that one quickly cleared out by Grossvenner. Here's Runsvold. Runsvold trying to play Schaefer through. That pass a little bit long, and man will meander over. Out to Kantorowicz. Rera with 2 Fusion defenders closing out on him. He passes it back. Back to Kantorowicz. Now here's Regasa. Vance out wide. Nice bit of skill right there, and he lays it off. Some slow rolling, building possession right here from the Goats as they look to break down this Fusion defense. No such luck thus far, and that pass not going to do it either. It's easily intercepted by Adachi, and now Adachi with the forward run. Trying to play in Pike right there, but pass not quite on point. You can see a little flick up right there. Pike tried to touch it down, but not happening right there. Some pressure there, and can hear a whistle come in. It's going to be a foul on the Fusion. At least that's how it looks. Referee putting the ball back a few yards right there. As you can see, the Goats trying to go quickly, maybe get a few extra yards of space. But the referee in red not having any of that today. Kantorowicz plays it out to Radia. Radia's pass intercepted. That one by Adachi. Adachi trying to keep it in bounds, and he will. Daigo Adachi streaking up the left wing. Getting past Kantorowicz. Adachi playing it through. And dangerous clearance right there. But it does the job from Vukoda Masilovic. Well, if you also watched the Portugal game earlier on in the Euro, you saw 2 own goals in that one. We nearly saw an own goal right there, but that one going over the bar. And instead, it'll be a corner kick as the Fusion are threatening. Adachi will take. In-swinging cross on the way from Adachi. That one nearly finding the head right there. Flying in was Kyle Blight. But he couldn't quite make contact on that one. It's going to be a goal kick. Now just, if you factor in stoppage time, maybe just a little over 10 minutes away from halftime here. As we are at the 36-minute mark. Still no score here between the Fusion and the Goats. 0-0 on the Magnitude Sports Media Network. Looks like quick sip of water for Tucker Mann. Hydration comes first. And if we're going to stay on the Portugal train, in the words of Cristiano Ronaldo, drink water. Hopefully no one from Coca-Cola is watching this. The Goats will restart now off that goal kick. Regasa, a little bit of space, then he plays it back to Kantorowicz. Now here's Croten. Croten from the attacking midfield position tries to play it through to Emmanuel Yu. Emmanuel Yu getting on the end of that ball. Threatening spot right here for the Goats as he tries to get past Selleck, but Selleck, nice job defensively. You can see him put his arms up just to be 100% sure that there was no foul right there, but nice clean defense. And it's back in the hands of Matthias Bright, who will reset. Vance. Played back to Rera. Rera looking to switch field, and he finds the open man in Jorge Radia. Radia with a forward run. Now he'll backtrack. Kantorowicz touched maybe a bit on the heavy side right there, but no harm, no foul, as Pike not quite able to reach it. And the Goats still advancing in possession. It's another ball played through right there. Chase being given by Floorville, but it's cleared away and now booted away as well by Runsvold, just to be 100% certain. But here come Joyce St. Louis Park yet again. We don't have possession stats here on Magnitude Sports, unfortunately, but if we did, I have to imagine possession right now probably leaning a little bit towards the Goats in this game, as they've been seeing a lot of the ball recently in this first half. But as far as maybe scoring opportunities, that one a lot more even. And of course, as they always say, they don't judge who wins and loses at the end of the day by who has more possession, but who's got more goals. Right now, 0 apiece for either team. Scoreless draw thus far as we're approaching the 39th minute of play. Thrown on the far side for the Fusion. Over towards Jack Pasco. Pasco losing that one. It's Croten. Croten playing it into Regasa. Regasa now going quickly where Joyce St. Louis Park, but they couldn't materialize anything out of that attack. Played back to Selleck. Now Selleck back to Schaefer. Schaefer backtracking from his forward position as well. So we've seen that from both these sides here. A few of these forwards not afraid to get back. Speaking of forwards, nice flick right there by Pike, but just couldn't quite find his man. Easy on the eye, but not quite easy on the pitch. Pike trying to stay in possession as a whistle comes in. We'll get a foul called. It's going to be going against Joyce St. Louis Park. Free kick here, and it'll be Runsvold to take. He'll play it back up to Pike. Pike's ball in. There's a searching ball as Adachi tries to get on the end of it, but it's going to be a foul called in the box on the Fusion. So that attack will fizzle out. Free kick upcoming, and it'll be taken quickly and lightly by Tucker Mann. Out to Kantorowicz. Croten with 2 men on him. Out to Eube. Now back with Croten. Nice piece of dribbling as he looks for an opening. He'll switch up play on the far side. Searching pass right there for Liam Vance. And Vance advancing up the pitch. Still going as Vance as he tries to play it in. He was looking in the middle right there for Ramos, but it was beaten away by the Fusion. Now hitting the deck is another Goat. It's going to be Croten as Pasco plays it through. Pike is onside. Pike with the run. One-on-one with the keeper, and it's saved away. Pike on the follow, and it's not in. Tucker Mann, the man between the net right now, and he's been the man of the game so far for Joy Athletic Club. Massive save on a one-on-one right there, and then just couldn't quite find the finishing touch was Aaron Pike on the follow-up. Scoreline remaining 0-0. Floorville plays it back. Now touched and controlled on the far side right there by Masilovic. And Masilovic on the turf. Referee going to take a look at him as he's back up on his feet now, which is always good to see. Doesn't look like the Goats have anyone up on their bench right now.
Coverage is provided by Essentia Health. the official sports medicine team for the Dakota Fusion. The certified athletic
Now it
trainer
looks
on
like we're
site
about ready
this
to
evening
restart play here,
is
so just
Grand
a
Brandemule.
brief knock on
Essentia
Mastilovic.
Health, like nowhere else.
And he's going to be the one to take the free kick, it looks like. So that should remove any doubt if he's okay or not. He'll lay it off to Kantorowicz. Rera plays it back. Here comes that press from the Fusion again. Vance trying to feed it through right there to Ramos. Now another whistle coming in as referees having to break up a few players right there. With Schaefer in the mix with Rera. Maybe a little bit of chippiness between these two sides now here. Still a goalless draw as we approach halftime. 42-32 showing on the clock here at Jim Gata Stadium. Emotions starting to run a little high here between these two teams in what's been a goalless but intense game thus far. We'll see if we have that first breakthrough before the halftime whistle. Switch play, acres of space for Adachi. Adachi, nice flick, but couldn't quite get into the space he was looking for. Radia there to answer the call, and now he'll take a throw in, as it looks like we will have our first substitution of the game. Coming on for Joy Athletic Club, it's going to be Philip Leonardo Caputo. Caputo, I believe, one of those two. We'll see from the PA announcer for sure as he comes on for Danielson Ramos. So first sub of the game coming right before halftime, and it's for Joy St. Louis Park.
Joy St. Louis, number 14, Philip Caputo.
And it is Caputo, and Caputo was a big factor in this game as well these first two times these teams met. Didn't score in that one, but he notched a couple of assists and was one of the driving creative forces running up the wing and really owning that attacking midfield position. We'll see if that's his role here again today. Throwing on the near side for Diaz. Ajabadi colliding with Radia. And it's one back in the midfield by Runsvold, but the referee blowing that play dead. Whistle and a foul, and going quickly is Joy St. Louis Park. Out wide with Vance. Now nice hold-up play right there. It's out with Rera. Ball into the box. It falls to the feet and played back by Regassa over to Ew. Possession being maintained right here. Here's the first we've seen of Caputo. And he lays it out wide. Radia up the wing. Ball played in to Regassa. Regassa sees his pass snuffed out by Ajabadi. Pasco trying to work it up the wing, but nice defense right there by Caputo. Croton back heel back to Rera. Ball trying to find the feet of Ew. It won't. It'll be played back to Caputo as the Goats maintain possession. Now 45 minutes into this game here, we'll see if we get official word on how much time is added on. As Joy St. Louis Park is threatening here near the end of half number one. Rera plays it out wide to Caputo. Caputo now with two defenders closing in on him. Ball taking a deflection, and I believe that's going to do it for half number one, and it is. So first half in the books, it's a scoreless draw thus far, 0-0 here on Jim Gata Stadium between the Dakota Fusion and Joy St. Louis Park, the Goats. We're going to take a quick break, and when we come back, we'll bring you a quick halftime report here on the Magnitude Sports Media Network. 0-0 your score after the first half.
Looking for a new home? Make home happen by getting pre-qualified for free with Sean Carlson at Town & Country Credit Union. He'll help you find the best mortgage options for you and keep the process running smoothly from beginning to end. With a 97% satisfaction rate, awesome rewards, low fees, and great rates, it's clear why members love Town & Country Credit Union. Stop in or visit townandcountry.org to find out how you can become a Town & Country member today. Insured by NCUA, Equal Housing Lender. Go Promo is your go-to for custom apparel, screen printing, embroidery, and hundreds of other promotional products. Put your company logo on a t-shirt, jacket, calendar, mouse pad, pen, or even a backdrop display for an upcoming event. Possibilities are absolutely endless at justgopromo.com. You can also easily set up an online apparel store for your sports team or business. Email or call Twyla, and she'll set up the store, set up collection for online payments, and even deliver your products packaged and ready to go. Email her today, Twyla at justgopromo.com, or call 388-4852. Go Promo. Consider it branded.
Hi, it's Dr. Tiffany Johnson from Healing Touch Chiropractic in West Fargo.
What impact I want to make, how my office is different, how my niche is different. It is all about giving people hope and helping them believe that their bodies were made to heal.
Let me show you how your life can change through chiropractic at Healing Touch Chiropractic.
Soccer programs, financial
Alrighty, we're back here at Jim Gotta Stadium. Halftime here between the Fusion and the Goats. 0-0 your score here on the pitch, as we've seen a few scoring opportunities from either team, but none of them able to find the back of the net. These keepers been tested early on in this game. A few great saves from both Matthias Bright and Tucker Mann. That's been what's kept the score level here thus far. Also seen one substitution in the game as well. Danielson Ramos coming off and making way for Philip Leonardo Caputo. We'll see if any more changes are made here in half number 2, as the Fusion have yet to make a substitution of their own. Broadcast coverage of today's game can be made possible by Sean Carlson at Town & Country Credit Union. Make home happen with Sean Carlson at Town & Country Credit Union. With a 98% satisfaction rate, it's clear to see why members love Town & Country Credit Union. And broadcast coverage also made possible by Dr. Tiffany Johnson at Healing Touch Chiropractic, Dakota Fusion Football Club, TC United, Network and Technology Solutions Inc., Jasmine Cafe at Glendon, Oasis C-Store at Glendon and Moorhead, and Essentia Health. Taking a look at the total shots here on net. 3 shots on goal for each team early on in the first half. I mentioned earlier on in the broadcast where possession might be skewed a little bit towards Joy St. Louis Park, but probably not by an egregious amount. And 3 shots each. It's been a fairly balanced first half here between these two teams, and that might be something to expect looking at Joy St. Louis Park 4th in the table and Dakota Fusion 6th in the table. And one common denominator that they have, both of them picking up a nice win over LC Aris. 6-0 for Joy St. Louis and 3-0 for the Fusion. And defense really been an issue thus far for the Fusion this season. You have to imagine that Coach John Melendez and company got to be happy with that goose egg in the first half, as they've limited their mistakes at the back. That was a thing that really plagued them their first few games, especially the first time these two teams met. But haven't seen a whole lot of that thus far, and I've also seen some creative play from the midfield and attack really on both sides. But yet again, just that theme thus far. No breakthrough for either team, but you have to imagine that the goal gods might smile down on this game sooner rather than later, as you've still got a full 45 left here on the Magnitude Sports Media Network. I'd also like to take a moment to remind you that Tri-City United is Fargo-Moorhead, West Fargo's soccer community with over 3,000 players of all ages and competitive levels. Be a part of Tri-City's welcoming, safe, and fun soccer programs. Financial assistance is available and sign up is easy through their website at tricityunited.org. Tri-City's Academy program is offered monthly for any young player ages 3 to 10 years old who are looking to play more soccer. Academy sessions are fun, easy, with options for which night you play. Players engage in creative activities to help them learn soccer skills, but not games, to enhance their soccer ability. Players are grouped by age for training purposes, and if you're interested, sign up is easy through their website at tricityunited.org. You can see a few more warm-ups and some players getting loose here. Looks like maybe a few potential substitutions as I look down on the field for Joy Athletic. Luis Alejandro in the mix, as well as it looks to be Dennis Mensa. Those are just a few of the numbers I can pick out from the shorts. Those might be some guys to watch to see if they come on here in the second half of the game, as looks like the Fusion are all taking refuge in the locker room, going over some tactics here for half number 2. Both teams looking for the first goal of the game. We're going to take another quick break here. Halftime on Magnitude Sports. We'll be right back with more soccer after these words from your sponsors.
Hi, it's Dr. Tiffany Johnson from Healing Touch Chiropractic in West Fargo.
What impact I want to make, how my office is different, how my niche is different. It is all about giving people hope and helping them believe that their bodies were made to heal.
Let me show you how your life can change through chiropractic at Healing Touch Chiropractic.
Looking for a new home? Make home happen by getting pre-qualified for free with Sean Carlson at Town & Country Credit Union. He'll help you find the best mortgage options for you and keep the process running smoothly from beginning to end. With a 97% satisfaction rate, awesome rewards, low fees, and great rates, it's clear why members love Town & Country Credit Union. Stop in or visit townandcountry.org to find out how you can become a Town & Country member today. Insured by NCUA, Equal Housing Lender. Go Promo is your go-to for custom apparel, screen printing, embroidery, and hundreds of other promotional products. Put your company logo on a t-shirt, jacket, calendar, mouse pad, pen, or even a backdrop display for an upcoming event. Possibilities are absolutely endless at justgopromo.com. You can also easily set up an online apparel store for your sports team or business. Email or call Twyla, and she'll set up the store, set up collection for online payments, and even deliver your products packaged and ready to go. Email her today, Twyla at justgopromo.com, or call 388-4852. Go Promo. Consider it branded.
In this place, we face obstacles like nowhere else. The clock, the trail, the hill, the challenge that's always waiting. When that challenge comes, we'll meet it together. Because it's your chance to show what you're made of. Tenacity, resilience, and the power to prove that the toughest competition comes from within. This is orthopedics and sports medicine like nowhere else.
Good sportsmanship. It will carry you further in life than sports. Growing up in North Dakota, I learned to respect my opponents, the coaches, and the officials. The values of fairness and teamwork carried me to the highest level in my sport and allowed me to live my dream of playing football in the NFL. It doesn't matter if you're on the stage, the playing field, or in the stands. We are all better when we show respect for others and practice good sportsmanship. Carry yourself with dignity. Being gracious makes the losses easier and the victories that much sweeter. So when the lights on the playing field, the stage, or the gym floor dim, you'll always have pride in yourself.
Alrighty, welcome back here to Magnitude Sports. NPSL soccer on tap here tonight. 0-0 your score at halftime between Joy St. Louis Park and Dakota Fusion FC. I'd like to take a moment now here on Magnitude to remind you, you can feel free to check us out as we'll look ahead to our schedule. Of course, we've got the game going on right now, halftime between Fusion and the Goats. We've also got Post 400 Stars, some baseball going on. That one might still be on. Not 100% certain, but they're taking on West Central in the Sioux Falls tournament. And more coverage of the Sioux Falls tournament can be found tomorrow on Sunday. Post 400 Stars going to be taking on Brookings from South Dakota. That one going to be starting at 10:30 local time. Monday, June 21st, also some more Post 400 Stars baseball. They'll be headed out to East Grand Forks for a 9-inning game. First pitch scheduled to start at 5:30. Tuesday, June 22nd, a Post 400 Astros doubleheader. They'll be taking on Castleton at Starion Bank Field at 5:30 and 7:30. Wednesday, June 23rd, will be another doubleheader. The Aces versus the Astros. That one taking place at Young Field in West Fargo. 5:30 and 7:30, the first pitch time scheduled for those ones as well. And then back on the road again for the Stars Thursday and Friday, and I believe Saturday and Sunday as well. They'll be participating in the Omaha tournament. That one taking place in Omaha, Nebraska. And Magnitude Sports will be riding along for that coverage as well. You can feel free to check us out online. Feel free to like, subscribe, give us a follow on these social media pages, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. Of course, YouTube and Facebook Live going to be a great spot to find the live streams, as well as YouTube going to be a great spot to find old broadcasts and any other videos that Magnitude might put out as well. Feel free to like, subscribe, and hit the bell on YouTube. We've got a few things rolling out there as well. You can also feel free to check out the Stories tab on our website, msportsnet.com, for scores, player interviews, game recaps, highlights, and any other game-related content can be found on the Stories button on msportsnet.com. And we've got a lot of good stuff coming out on that front as well. You can also feel free to check us out on our website, the On Demand button. If you click on the Archive Live button on the On Demand section on msportsnet.com, you can find on-demand replays of all of our broadcasts, practically all of our broadcasts, I should say, because we've got well over 1,000 of them to choose from, and can go back and find broadcasts from as far back as I believe 2018, maybe even 17. And if you look hard enough, there's a broadcast of yours truly playing soccer for Davies High School. And if you want to scroll all the way to the bottom, you can filter it by event as well, which makes it a lot easier to find whatever game you're looking for. That can be found on our website, msportsnet.com here. As we're about ready to get the second half underway, you can see a few players getting some warm-ups here for the Goats. The Fusion have yet to return from their locker room, as we're now at 8:09 local time here in Moorhead, Minnesota. Jim Gata Stadium, the site between the Fusion and the Goats. We're going to take another quick break, and when we come back, we'll bring you the start of the second half. 0-0 your score. We'll see what happens in the second half. Got a good one brewing on the
In this place, we face obstacles like nowhere else. The clock, the trail, the hill, the challenge that's always waiting. When that challenge comes, we'll meet it together. Because it's your chance to show what you're made of. Tenacity, resilience, and the power to prove that the toughest competition comes from within. This is orthopedics and sports medicine like nowhere else.
Looking for a new home? Make home happen by getting pre-qualified for free with Sean Carlson at Town & Country Credit Union. He'll help you find the best mortgage options for you and keep the process running smoothly from beginning to end. With a 97% satisfaction rate, awesome rewards, low fees, and great rates, it's clear why members love Town & Country Credit Union. Stop in or visit townandcountry.org to find out how you can become a Town & Country member today. Insured by NCUA, Equal Housing Lender. Go Promo is your go-to for custom apparel, screen printing, embroidery, and hundreds of other promotional products. Put your company logo on a t-shirt, jacket, calendar, mouse pad, pen, or even a backdrop display for an upcoming event. Possibilities are absolutely endless at justgopromo.com. You can also easily set up an online apparel store for your sports team or business. Email or call Twyla, and she'll set up the store, set up collection for online payments, and even deliver your products packaged and ready to go. Email her today, Twyla at justgopromo.com, or call 388-4852. Go Promo. Consider it branded.
Hi, it's Dr. Tiffany Johnson from Healing Touch Chiropractic in West Fargo.
What impact I want to make, how my office is different, how my niche is different. It is all about giving people hope and helping them believe that their bodies were made to heal.
Let me show you how your life can change through chiropractic at Healing Touch Chiropractic.
Davies working left to right. They set up Van Dam with the two-hand slam off the alley-oop. Give the assist to Cole Haynes.
Did you miss any part of this live game broadcast? Not to worry. Magnitude's DVR feature puts instant replay instantly into your hands. Revisit a big player score, watch a delayed version of this game, and then click live at any time to return to the live broadcast. Now you don't have to miss the game-winning buzzer beater, your son's 79-yard touchdown run, or your daughter's set-sealing ace serve. Thanks for watching Magnitude Sports.
Outside Satter. Step back three, number 12. He got it! 7 in the first half and 5 so far here in the second half.
Magnitude Sports has delivered over 1,000 broadcasts capturing all fourth quarter comebacks, walk-off home runs, buzzer beaters, 62-point volleyball sets, and double overtime victories. The excitement is on Magnitude Sports. Over 150 teams from 5 states and 2 countries have been featured on Magnitude Sports at both the varsity and sub-varsity levels. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and select your alert preference so you never have to miss that big moment from your favorite area sports team. Find us on Facebook and Twitter too. This is the Magnitude Sports Media Network.
Alrighty, hi, hello, and welcome back. About to get the second half underway here at Jim Gata Stadium, Moorhead, Minnesota. That's the site for today's tilt, some NPSL soccer between the Fusion and Joyce St. Louis Park. And looks like the opening kick for the second half about to be booted away. It's going to be Darley Flourville. I'm looking around on the pitch to see if there's any new faces out there. Looks like the only substitution thus far has been it was Caputo for Ramos, and that took place right before halftime in the first half. But we'll keep you up to date with any player substitutions here in the second half as well, as we're back underway here between the Goats and the Fusion, half number 2. And it's the Goats starting off in possession. Near side now for Liam Vance, and it's over to Caputo. He switches the field. Radia. Now back up to Rera. Rera trying to work it through the middle, and it's switched back out to Vance. Vance with some space as he'll play it through, looking for Emmanuel Yu. Hard check right there on defense, but referee says play on. It was Kyle Blight supplying the challenge. Nice physical defense, but it's won back quickly by Flourville. Here's Croten. Croten trying to play it across, and a searching pass right there, nearly tapped in. That one just on the right side of the post, as that was a great opportunity for the Goats. Charging in was Abdusalam Regassa, but it remains 0-0 as the first opening salvo of the second half belongs to Joy St. Louis Park. It'll be a goal kick. Now, a few seconds later, the goal kick will be booted out towards the middle of the field. It's headed on by Caputo. Selick comes flying in and kicks the ball upwards. And now it's going to be won back by Pike on the wing. Swung out by Pasco. Nice few step overs and a beautiful back heel right there. Nice work of skill right there by Daniel Diaz. But nothing coming to fruition out of it. Throw in and possession being retained by the Fusion. Far side throw. It's searching for Pasco. And Pasco going to be able to get out on the end of it, but a whistle's going to blow that dream dead. Referee saw something he didn't like on the end of Pasco as a Goat defender hit the deck. No reset from their own end. Here's Rera. Out wide to Vance. Vance working up the wing, and now it tries to play it through the middle right there. It was the foot of Emmanuel Yu that was trying to get on the end of it. Rera nearly winning it back from the midfield, and now Croten will head it on. Caputo. Nice touch right there by Flourville. Croten lost it for a second, able to find it, but not before Abash Ajabadi. He clears it out only for the moment, but now on the feet of Radia. Radia plays it back to Rera. Those two have been seeing a lot of the ball thus far as Selick heads away that pass that was looking for Regassa. Here come the Fusion the other way. Streaking up the wing, and down he goes. Referee going to blow his whistle right there as Diaz starting to make a few more forward runs from his fullback position. It'll be a free kick for the Fusion in a somewhat threatening area. Certainly maybe not shooting range, but once again, maybe a spot where they could put a ball in, or at the very least just swing it out wide and try and create something from the other end. You can see acres of space out wide for Kyle Blight. It looks like it'll be a cross into the box. Swung in, searching cross, and it's cleared out. That was the head of, I believe, Mastilovic that cleared it out. And it's going to be a corner kick for the Fusion. Adachi setting up. In swinging corner from his left foot on the way. A high looping cross, and that one beat it away right there. Tucker Mann climbing the apple tree to pick that one. And he swats it out of play. Throwing for the Fusion on the other end, it's Diaz to take. Out to Ajabadi. Now played back to Runsvold. Runsvold has a go, and that one over towards the chest. Ball still bouncing around, and another save right there by Mann. Ball still there, and Mann clearing it away a third time. It's a triple save for Tucker Mann. Oh my goodness. So a few chances right there for the Fusion to put it past. It goes down as 2 shots officially. But Tucker Mann standing tall for both of them. Great goalkeeping. But here's another corner for the Fusion as they continue to try and break down this GOAT defense. Ball bouncing around in the box. Pike nearly getting on the end of it. And now chase being given by Runsvold. He plays it back all the way back to the goalie. And they'll reset with Selleck out wide. Selleck, a long ball over the top. Played back to Pike. Here's Aaron Pike. And Pike couldn't quite tell maybe if that was a shot or a pass. That ball sort of in no man's land as it trickles out of play. And it'll be a goal kick for Tucker Mann, who's, pun intended, probably been the man of the match thus far, as he's had a few beautiful saves to add to his catalog. Heavy press here from Pike, nearly winning the ball back. Dangerous play, but it was Rera who's able to get it away. Now here's Liam Vance. Back with Rera. Kantorowicz plays it out wide. Radia has that ball batted back and played back by Pike. Now up the middle is Pasco. Pasco looking for Pike, and he's offsides. Good chance right there for the Fusion, but it looks like maybe just a step or two early was Aaron Pike, as he couldn't quite play it off the shoulder of his defender. Flag is raised, and it's back in possession of Joyce St. Louis Park. Here's Radia. Played back to Caputo. Radia and Caputo, a little 1-2 right there. Flicked on right there by Croton. He was trying to play it into Floorville. And it's going to roll all the way to the back. Bright will roll it out wide. Now played back to Bright. Dangerous play right there. Bright can't use his hands on those pass backs. And he has to touch it down near his own net. Now one back. Nearly hit on the volley right there by Floorville. But he couldn't quite make the sweet spot on the contact. Here comes Diaz the other way. Another forward run from him. Nice bit of moves right there by Diaz. Played through to Pasco. Pasco now. He's got options. And he'll lay it out to Adachi. Adachi on the wing. Adachi cutting inside. Adachi with a cross in. And couldn't quite get on the end of it. Another great opportunity right there. I believe that was Schaefer who stabbed his legs out. Tried to get a touch towards net. Nearly another goal right there. We've seen so many of those near chances, but none of them coming to fruition yet. Man resets from a goal kick. Selleck heads that pass away. They were looking for Regasa. Now with Ajabadi. And he'll try and switch play. Nice little dummy right there by Pike. On to the feet now of Daigo Adachi. Adachi trying to get past his man, and a beautiful tackle right there. Sliding in was Liam Vance for the challenge. Possession won back by the Goats. And now a foul is going to be called, and we'll see exactly what it is. I believe it's going to be on Caputo. Or maybe not, actually, as you can see. Going over to talk with the referee was Kyle Blight. So I stand corrected, as it's going to be a Joyce St. Louis Park free kick. Vukoda Masilovic to take. No. Referee's going to tell Masilovic to play the ball back a little bit. You can see that ball moving back and forth a little bit. Game of inches, of course. The referee privy to that one. Out wide with Caputo. That's a space he likes to employ a lot. Ajabadi clears it out, and it'll be a throw-in for the Goats. Liam Vance to take the throw. And he gets it out to David Rera. Radia. That one given away right there by Croten. Now, a bit of risky business out there in his own third. That was Noah Runsvold, but he's able to get the pass away. Diaz to Selleck. Back with Selleck as that ball is popped up high. Touchdown by Runsvold, and now Runsvold trying to play it over the top. Chase being given by Pasco. Off his line was Tucker Mann, and he beats it away. And now a foul is going to be called right there as a bit too much on the challenge. So it'll be a free kick in possession for Joyce St. Louis. And they reset quickly. Rera out to Caputo. Caputo trying to lay it off to Kantorowicz. He was able to get on the end in time to avert the crisis. But nearly a dangerous giveaway is now. That was a dangerous ball being played in. Matthias Bright coming off his line to snag that one. Nice throw by Bright, and Diaz trying to play it over the top. Schaefer giving chase, but it'll be into the waiting arms of Tucker Mann. Now just a little over 10 minutes into the second half, 10 minutes and 36 seconds to be exact. And here's a chance for the Fusion. It's Pike. Pike with a nice move. Playing it inside and shot on the way, and it's in. But the flag is up for offsides. And the celebration is short-lived here for the Fusion. From 1-0 back to 0-0 in a matter of seconds. And it's the flag of the referee that makes all the difference in the world. Offsides right there. Of course, no VAR to check that. But the score will remain tied up here, 0 apiece. And that was nearly the moment of the game. Now you have to imagine that's going to motivate the Fusion and the Goats here to try and push forward for that first goal after a close call right there. Ball played into EU, but it's into the hands of Matthias Bright. Bright throws it out wide. Now back with Bright. Heavy touch right there. Charging in was EU. And now it's one back. Played in towards EU. Now here's Flourville. Flourville's shot is blocked away. Danger still persisting, but the flag is up. And now an offsides on the other end. So the flag has been raised a few times. Now it looks like maybe some confusion here as the flag was up for offsides. Could see Zinedine Croten getting ready to take the corner. It looks like maybe that will be the call here. As we also have a player down. It's Bright. Bright down on the ground in pain as trainer's going to go over and take a look at him. Hopefully nothing too serious. As a corner kick is looming here for Joy Athletic Club. Looks like a few of the players going to head over, grab a drink of water as well, take a quick break, and we'll see exactly what's transpiring down here. You can see over to the right, Jan Rosado is standing up. He's got his keeper gloves on should he need to come in, as he is the second choice keeper today for the Fusion. We'll see if his name is called or not, as Bright is still down on the ground.
That's why I'm watching, because if he pauses it, then I'll cut to a break. But
yeah, that's fair. Could see Bright now sitting up at least. He's Still talking over with that trainer, a few players around him. Couldn't quite exactly make out what exactly happened here, as now Matthias Bright standing up, so that's always a good sign. He's standing up on his own power. Getting a few swigs of water in. We'll see if he's good to continue this game or not, as Rosado is still standing up over near the bench, but now putting that penny back on, it looks like. So I believe Bright's going to stay in the match for the moment for the Fusion. And he's been immense thus far in this game. Had a few nice saves. Corner kick imminent now here for the Goats. It'll be Croton to take. And play will resume. Croton's corner in. A glancing header put just wide right there. It was Vukoda Mastilovic who was on the end of it. And nearly a goal for the Goats. Another one of those near chances that just couldn't quite be put in. Now 60 minutes into this game as we are at 60-10 and counting. Have to imagine that injury might add a few minutes of extra time here in half number 2. Didn't see a whole lot of stoppage time in the first half. Ball bouncing around in the midfield. It's won by Joy St. Louis Park onto the feet of Flourville. Flourville swings it out wide. Now cutting in, a shot on the way, beaten away by Bright and cleared away. Matthias Bright with another big save. As he goes down to the ground, gets his two hands on it. Rebound was there, but that one was cleared away nicely by Kyle Blight. It's another corner kick for the Goats as they're trying to break down this Fusion defense, looking for that breakthrough. It'll be played short to Croton. Now a cross being swung in. Selleck getting his head on it. That one is cleared away for another corner kick. Looks like we also have a new face out there for Joyce St. Louis Park. It's Mika Fulstead. So Fulstead is in the game. We'll see who he came on for here, as I'll try and pick out who's missing. But Mika Fulstead, the new face in the game, the midfielder for the Goats. Another corner kick on the way. Low in-swinging cross. That one beaten across the face of the net right there, as you see Bright coming off his spot right there to try and punch it away. Dangerous moment for the Fusion, but cleared away nicely defensively. Now it'll be just merely a throw-in from the near side. Vance's throw-in is intercepted and beaten away onto the feet of Schaefer. And Schaefer, no nonsense, he'll clear it out of bounds. Another throw-in upcoming here for Liam Vance. Now on to the feet of the substitute, Fulstead. Vance, a nice bit of skill. He'll play it back to Caputo, the other substitute for Joy St. Louis Park. Radia trying to get past Diaz. Can't do it, but on the follow is Regassa, who gets the ball back. Fulstead plays it out wide. Now back with Regassa. Croton. Intercepted right there. Pasco winning it back. Here's Aaron Pike, and Pike's got Adachi out wide. He lays it off to Daigo Adachi. Adachi trying to play through Pike. Can't quite find him. Ball onto the feet of Tucker Mann. Still no substitutions thus far in the game for the Fusion. You can see a few players up over on the touchline and their pennies getting warmed up. We'll see if any changes are made here in the near future. Potentially someone to maybe spark the attack a little bit, as both teams still looking for that first goal. Onto the feet of Pike. He lays it off for Adachi. Adachi cross into Pike. Pike flicks it on, and a touch and another diving save, and it's in! 1-0, and there's the moment right there for the Fusion. They finally break down the defense and get the first goal of the game. 1-0 on the night, and I believe it was touched in by Schaefer. I believe it was Logan Schaefer who got his foot on there. A tap in there, a ball bouncing around the box, and it was Austin Schaefer. And now, 64 minutes into the ball game, the Fusion playing with the lead. It was either Austin Schaefer or Jack Pasco, but I believe it was Schaefer who was able to come away with the goal in that pile in the box. And now Joy St. Louis Park has got to chase the game. They're facing a 1-0 deficit. They've got about 25 minutes and extra time to make it up. Bright will wait for you to come as close as possible before picking up the ball. Maybe squeeze a few extra seconds out. Now he'll boot it deep, looking for Pike. Headed away, now onto the feet of Diaz. Flick over the head right there as that one is headed by Ajabadi. On to the feet of Pasco. Pasco's got Adachi out wide and he finds him. Adachi with another run up the wing. Cutting inside now, Adachi with a cross, and that one just a bit too far right there as they were looking to make it 2-0. Goal kick for Joy St. Louis Park. Here's Kantorowicz. Now on to the feet of Caputo.
Goal scored by number 16, Jack
So it was Jack Pasco. So apologies about that.
Pasco's goal assisted by number 24, Aaron Pike.
Give the goal to Pasco and the assist to Pike. And that's your scoring thus far in this game. Croton has that one stolen away by the goal scorer, Pasco, who plays it back onto the feet of Runsvold now. Nice quick passing from the Fusion, and they might be thinking counterattack. Here's Adachi on the break. He's got Pike out wide, and Pike will wait for the ball to come to him, staying in an onside position. Pike's ball in, looking in the middle. Couldn't quite find his man as Adachi came in for the follow, but it was booted away by Vance. Through ball in now for Emmanuel Yu. Yu with a nice move. Yu trying to cut inside, looking for some space, and that shot put just wide. Joy St. Louis Park looking for the equalizer, nearly got it right there. Bright was beaten, but the post was not. And the score remains 1-0. Goal kick played out wide to Diaz. That one just a bit too wide as it rolls over towards the bleachers. Throwing in the attacking third now for the Goats. Out in space to Fulstead. Fulstead will play it back, and that ball trickling out of play. So possession short-lived for Joy St. Louis Park. Free kick imminent for the Fusion. Selleck plays it over the top, looking for Schaefer, and the flag comes up for offsides. That attack stopped dead in its tracks right there as the linesman, or lineswoman I should say, puts her flag up. Free kick now for Joy Athletic. Played back to the keeper man. Here's Liam Vance. On now with Caputo. Caputo trying to switch play. He finds Vance. Vance trying to play it through. He was looking for Floorville, but not much doing on that pass. Out of bounds. Throw in for the Fusion. It'll be Runsvold who will throw it in. And Pasco backing into his defender. Looks like there was some foul play there as a foul is called. Free kick for the Fusion. Looking for Schaefer, who was in an offside position. Smart of him to come back towards an onside position as he was looking for Aaron Pike, but no dice on that pass. Out of play and a throw in now for Joy St. Louis. They're looking about 21 minutes and some extra time to try and knot this game up. They've had their chances, especially a few in the first half, not quite as many in the second. But still plenty of game left and probably a few substitutions in tow as well. Aaron Pike on the ball. Now back with Pike as that pass is actually intercepted. Floorville winning it back. Here's Emmanuel Yu trying to play it into Floorville, and Floorville can't get a touch on it. Coming in, there's Zagasa to the box, and the ball trickling out of play. We'll see what the official ruling is. I believe it's going to be a corner kick for the Goats. And it is. Zinedine Croton to take yet another corner. None of them have been able to produce the goods thus far, but that can always change in an instant. Headed on and just over the bar, right on cue right there. Dakota Mastilovic's header, inches away from equalizing the game, and now it looks like we're going to have our first change for the Fusion. It's going to be Haruki Yamazaki coming on, and we'll see who he replaces. It's going to be Jack Pasco. So the goal scorer, Jack Pasco, coming off for Haruki Yamazaki.
26, Haruki Yamazaki.
And the goal scorer will get his moment of recognition from the crowd as he comes off. His day is done, and it was a good one, as he got the goal and has given the lead to the Fusion as we are just over 70 minutes played in this game. Fusion looking for their second win on the year. But they've got 20 minutes and change of defending in front of them. Throw and headed away by Ajabadi onto the feet of Pike, who plays it out in space to the substitute Yamazaki. And another nice piece of skill right there by Diaz. He's been wowing with his feet. Little flick on right there by Pike. Couldn't quite find Adachi. And the fresh legs of Yamazaki winning that ball back in the midfield. Here's Adachi. Adachi from Yamazaki, that Japanese connection. Both players out of Japan. As Adachi's cross played into the box, you can see appeals for handball. A lot of those Fusion players over near the touchline crying out, but no call from the referee. It'll be a goal kick. If you look over on that far side, those flags on the fence actually represent all the different countries that these players on the Fusion are from. Pretty cool to see all these different parts of the world represented here on the pitch tonight. Switch of play right there, only momentarily in possession of the Goats. And now a whistle coming in, maybe for a high foot. That play is blown dead. Free kick taken quickly. And no getting past the defender right there. That was Radia standing tall in defense. Now a few more players hitting the ground. Here's Yamazaki. Nice run by Yamazaki. Now he'll hold up play. And he plays it back to Selleck. Selleck ball over the top, looking for Pike, who's onside. Pike trying to get a touch in. He got past the keeper. Diving stop by man. Pike still there, and sliding in and blocking it away was Mastilovic. Crisis averted right there for the Goats as Pike nearly made it 2-0. But some stand-up defending by Mastilovic, clearing it off the line, and that's as good as a goal on the other end. Now here come the Goats the other way. Yu trying to get it away. Intercepted by Floorville. Sliding tackle coming in. Floorville able to dodge it. Floorville still on the ball and appealing for a foul, and he's going to get it. Referee blowing that play dead, and he's going to get a foul. Fusion not necessarily thrilled about the call, but it'll be a free kick for Joy St. Louis Park. That clock starting to become more and more of a factor in this game here as we are approaching the 74th minute. be Croton to take the free kick. He's got Vance wide open to his left should he take that. Of course, the possibility of a ball over the top is also real, and that's the case right there as it's headed on, but Flourville not making that run in. On back to the feet of Bright, and you can see Flourville coming up quickly in the face of Bright. Now a long throw on the way there. That's going to be won back by the Goats. On to the feet of Caputo. Ajabadi wins it back. Here's Yamazaki out wide to Adachi. Through ball for Pike. Pike giving chase. But the race is going to be won by Mastilovic, who had that heroic goal line clearance earlier, but you can see him backing on defense. Backtracking, my goodness. Stumbling on my words right there, sort of like Caputo stumbling. But the stumble not entirely his fault as a foul is called and also be a yellow card assessed. We'll see exactly who it came in. I believe it was on the Fusion. We'll see if we get a name on who the guilty party was. Free kick for Joy St. Louis. Played out wide to Radia. Now on to the feet of Caputo. Caputo, ball over the top, looking for you able to get under it. Played inside as a centering pass, but couldn't quite find the feet right there of Flourville as that through ball cleared away. Dangerous moment right there. And danger still persisting. It's won back by Regassa. He puts a ball into the box. And that one cleared away. Counterattack upcoming here from the Fusion. There's a challenge coming in right there, clearing the ball out of bounds. Now looks like we'll have another change as well. It's going to be Bennett Kwame coming on.
13, Bennett Kwame.
And he will replace Zinedine Croton. So no headbutts from Zinedine today, as Kwame will come on as a substitute. As Joy St. Louis Park will look to try and knot this game up here. Time not on their side anymore as about 13 minutes and stoppage time remaining. Played back to Blight. Blight with the ball over the top, searching for Pike, who is in the area. On the volley, that one put wide. Maybe a bit ambitious right there on that shot. Goal kick. Switching to play up, here's Liam Vance. Vance will play it back to Mastilovic. Far side to Radia, who chests it down. Pressure being given by Diaz. And he'll be forced to just boot that one out of bounds. Diaz getting in the face right there, forcing that turnover. Yamazaki. Runsvold. Here's Aaron Pike. Pike plays it back nicely to Ajabadi. Loose ball, and it's going to be coming up with the Fusion, as it was briefly on the feet of Flourville, but won back by the Dakota Fusion in the midfield. Blight looking for Adachi, but that pass waywards out of bounds. Still 1-0 your score here for those of you that might have tuned in late. It was Jack Pasco with the lone strike in this game. That one coming off the feet of Aaron Pike in the box. That's been your lone goal so far. Fusion lead 1-0 on the Magnitude Sports Media Network. Caputo, one of the substitutes for the Goats. Plays it out to Flourville. Flourville can't quite win the battle on the near sideline by Blight. Blight gets it away. Here's Pike. Pike trying to touch it up, and Pike goes down. That's going to be a foul called. Ball being taken away there as Coach Melendez maybe trying to milk a few seconds off the clock, holding the ball behind his back, one of those gamesmanship tactics. Emmanuel Yu not having any of that as he strips it out, but now the referees are going to get together and talk things over regardless, as that clock continuing to tick down nearly towards the 80-minute mark. Of course, we'll have stoppage time as well. There was that injury to Matthias Bright earlier on in the game. And a yellow card going to be assessed. Yellow card being shown. That one is going to be shown towards Xavier Zhang, I believe. Or no, excuse me, that was Caputo. Looked like a 16, but I believe that is 14. Zhang would have been a substitute. So Philip Caputo being shown the yellow card. Another interesting twist of the drama in this game as we near 10 minutes remaining. Out wide, Regassa. Shot on the way. That one just over the bar. Mika Fulstead having to go. Of course, Matthias Bright might have said that he had that post covered as it goes over the bar. It looks like it might have actually taken a deflection as it's going to be a corner kick upcoming. And a golden opportunity here for the Goats to equalize. It'll be Liam Vance to take the corner. In swinging cross on the way into the box. Dangerous ball right there, still bouncing around in the box. And it's going to be cleared away, no nonsense, by Austin Schaefer. We are now under 10 minutes, under 9 minutes of regular time remaining. So we're just over the 81-minute mark and another corner upcoming. Been a lot of them thus far for Joyce St. Louis. That one just a bit too low right there. It was easy work for the Fusion in the box to clear that one away. Kyle Blight the body in the way. Looks like we'll have another new face coming on. This time for the Fusion is Jacob Holtz waits over by the referees, as does Dennis Mensah.
Subbing in 18.
So Holtz will come on for Diaz.
For Joy, Dennis Mensah. And number 18 for the Fusion, Jacob Holtz.
Diaz's night will be done. He had an impressive one. A lot of forward runs from his defensive position. Jacob Holtz will come on, as will Dennis Mensah, a forward for Joy Athletic. And he'll look to maybe inspire them to an equalizer as time is really starting to run out for the Goats. Cross into the box, cleared away. One back by Radia. Out wide to Vance. Now on to the feet of Fulstead. Out wide, here's Regassa. Regassa's ball in, sliding in to save the day. Nice defensive play right there by Hussein Selleck. Another corner kick upcoming, but it could have been a lot worse had it not been for the challenge by Hussein Selleck. Vance will take again. Now 83 minutes into the game, and corner kick upcoming. You can see a lot more bodies up as well for the Goats. Corner kick, in-swinger punched away right there. Nice piece of goalkeeping by Bright. And that opportunity is stopped in its tracks. Throw in for the Goats. It's played out to Caputo. Now onto the feet of Kwame, the substitute. Out wide with Regassa. Regassa cutting in. Now Regassa pulling it back. Nice moves by Regassa to try and create some space, but not a whole lot doing, as now a lot of shirts in white and yellow back in their own box. as it might be time to buckle down and defend here in these final few minutes. But first they have a counterattack. It's shot on the way, beat it away right there. Pike on the follow. That one over the bar. Golden opportunity to try and get the insurance goal right there for the Fusion. They just couldn't quite strike. The charge was led by Haruki Yamazaki. Pike wins it back in midfield. He'll play it out wide to Adachi, but that ball going past everyone. Vance giving chase, but he'll watch it roll out instead of trying to go for the interception. The throw-in was intended for Regasa, but it's beaten away.
Finish strong.
Whistle coming in there on that play as a foul is going to be assessed. It will be a free kick for the Goats in a dangerous position. Vance to take once again. He's been their set piece guy thus far. Now a lot of black shirts in the box. (85-25) and counting, and here comes a big free kick on the way. It's an in-swinging corner. No one could quite get their head on it, and the ball is in the back of the net, but the flag is up for offsides. The second goal that we've now seen waved off for offsides, one on each end, and that one's got a sting for the Goats. Another substitution upcoming as well. This one going to be for the Fusion. Nick Sullivan's going to be checking in. Wright's goal kick is launched deep into the atmosphere. Onto the feet of Vance. Nice interception right there. One back quickly by the Fusion. It's played through to Pike, and Pike is onside. He's got Schaefer's to his left. Played through to Schaefer, but the ball just a little bit too far. Schaefer out in the corner now. Danger still persisting for the Fusion. Clearance not all the way cleared out. Kwame plays it out wide. Joy St. Louis coming the other way with it now. Played through to Fulstead. Fulstead plays it back. Yu tries to play it in. Nice sliding challenge right there by Ajabadi. Here's Caputo. Caputo swings it out wide for Vance. Vance with the touchdown. Out to Regasa. Regasa cutting in. Regasa with the shot, but it's just wide. And now it looks like we will have our substitution. Nicholas Sullivan coming on for the Fusion.
Checking in for the Fusion, number 5, Nicholas Sullivan.
We'll see who exactly Sullivan replaces here, as I'm sure the Fusion are in no rush to get the substitution underway. 87-26 and counting remaining in this game. And it's going to be Aaron Pike, the man that notched the assist on the goal that will be coming off, and that'll end his night. And it was another well put in shift for Aaron Pike for the Fusion. We'll see if his assist was enough for the Fusion to get all 3 points here, as it's going to be a nervy final few minutes here at Jim Gata Stadium. Bright's goal kick put deep in. Fighting for it is Bennett Kwame, and he gets it away. Down goes a Goat, and that's going to be near the box, and a dangerous opportunity right here as the referee is going to set up a free kick. It was Dennis Mensah who went down on his run. One of the substitutes for Joy St. Louis. Now from about maybe, call it 30 yards or so, a free kick for Joy St. Louis. Shooting opportunity for the Audacious. Standing over it, it looks to be Liam Vance, and Vance will have a go. He'll lay it off, and that one beaten away by Bright. It was Vance and Ew that stood over the free kick. Ew with the shot. It was a rocket, but once again, Matthias Bright to the rescue. Unbelievable save from the keeper. And the scoreline remains 1-0. Looks like we'll have another substitution as well. Samuel Coxon, the Englishman, going to be coming on for the Fusion. But we might see this corner kick first. 89-15 in the game.
Fusion, number 7, Samuel Coxon.
Coxon will come on for, I believe, that is Austin Schaefer.
Good job, Austin! Good job, Austin!
And now it's starting to become do or die time for Joyce St. Louis Park. Corner kick near the death. It's 89-40 and counting. Vance will play it short. Now back with Vance. Fusion defenders closing in on him, and they're going to win it back. And now here comes the Fusion the other way. Stumbling down. Couldn't quite get the counterattack fully going. And boy, that would have been blouses right there. Goats coming the other way. Masilovic up from his center back position, now joining the attack. And it's going to be pretty much any shirt in black now that will be coming up and joining the attack. Ball played out of bounds to Kantorowicz. Or excuse me, staying inbounds, nearly out of bounds. One back right there in a dangerous spot. Here comes Yamazaki. Now an extra time here of this match. Probably a few more opportunities in the bank of the Goats here if they want to try and equalize this game. They got to be quick. Here's one right here. Regrassa charging forward. Regrassa still on the ball. Surrounded by Fusion defenders. Played in by you, and that one taking a deflection. You could see Vance may be appealing for a handball, nothing doing. And now a foul is going to be called, and it's going to be a free kick going the other way. Massive call, and now you can see the Joyce St. Louis players trying to get that ball set up as quickly as possible, saying, hey, go on now. Trying to get Bright to take the free kick as soon as possible. He's going to be in no rush, but got to avoid the time-wasting penalty or foul. He boots it away. Beautiful slide tackle played in right there by Runsvold. Ball back towards man. It's now or never. Masilovic leading the charge. On to the feet of Regrassa. Regrassa going backwards. He plays it back to Caputo. Caputo's pass looking for Vance and you giving chase. Some nice defense right there from Grosvenor. Ball cleared out of harm's way. Battle for it in the midfield. Referee going to blow his whistle for a foul. Free kick, and it's going to be taken quickly by the Goats. Out wide to Radia. Radia playing it through. Out wide, and Selleck is there for the challenge. Still at the feet, though. Danger persisting as it goes out of bounds. It's going to be a throw-in for Radia and Joy Athletic Club. And he'll put the throw into the box. That one cleared away by the Fusion. Ball trickling out of the attacking third towards midfield. Caputo giving chase, and he'll play it back towards Vance. Vance trying to play it back. That one took a deflection off of Coxon. And now pushing and shoving, some chippiness. Referees coming in quickly to get the players to simmer down. It was Regrassa who threw a shove. Referees trying to control the situation as we are now probably a minute or so from the final whistle blowing. Just as if this game couldn't have one final twist of the drama. It's going to be a free kick for Joyce St. Louis. And now all the attackers coming forward.
Let's go, Fusion!
Vance will take the free kick. Ball played into the box. That one soaring high up above everyone, bouncing around towards that edge of the touchline. And it goes out of bounds. It's going to be a Fusion throw-in. And they will be in zero hurry to take this throw-in. Selleck will drift over. And he's going to throw it a long, long way. That one Cleared out nicely. Chase going to be given, but only for the moment. That's not a race worth running, says Coxon as he watches that drift out of bounds. And now another quick throw, and this one coming from the Goats. A few deflections in the midfield. Ball still on the feet of Caputo. Caputo, nice through ball. Here's a dangerous opportunity. Down in the box he goes. And the referee points to the spot. Unbelievable scenes here at Jim Gata Stadium. And a death, at the death, a penalty kick upcoming. Emmanuel Yu to take the penalty in what would equalize the game and maybe the final kick of the game. Fans at Jim Gata Stadium holding their breath. Yu to take. And it's saved by Bright! Matthias Bright to the rescue! Unbelievable!
He just gave him a red.
Superman is real, and he wears green. Matthias Bright with the save of his life, and the score remains 1-0. Unbelievable. And now Bright is down on the turf once again. In a moment that has gone from ecstasy to now somberness in mere moments, Bright down on the turf again, and he appears to be hurt.
That's someone's kid out there.
And we can only hope that he's okay.
His head was not the ball.
And now Coach Melendez coming out to take a look at his keeper.
Get it over with. It said Logan Austin or Logan Schaefer scored, and then they corrected it and said Austin Schaefer got a goal.
They said that?
Yeah, that's what they said. He's really hurt.
I want to see that one. You guys got instant replay up there? I want to see what they did.
Kicked him in the
You got
head.
instant replay?
We're going to take a quick break and be right back.
While the scoreboard reveals the winner of an athletic contest, the real winners are the players, coaches, and fans who show good sportsmanship. Those who treat the game as a competition, show concern for an injured player, and accept all decisions from game officials. Please remember to be a good sport when attending a high school game. This message courtesy of Magnitude Sports. You didn't like the call? Please remember the officials on the court and the field have the best view of the action as it happens. More officials are needed. People like you. Stay connected to the game you love. Contact the NDHSAA, MSHSL, or your local high school to find out how to become an official. This message courtesy of Magnitude Sports.
We're back now here at Jim Gata Stadium. 1-0 your score on the scoreboard. The Fusion leading 1-0 is a miraculous save by Matthias Bright, the goalkeeper, and now he's up and walking in what was really a stunning sequence of events. And I'm talking about what happened after the save. A red card was assessed to Emmanuel Yu of Joyce St. Louis Park, who allegedly cleated Bright in the face after the save, and that's why he was down on the ground. So some really shocking stuff. Really unfortunate to see an event like that mar what was an unbelievable effort that should be recognized by Matthias Bright. Bright being helped off the pitch now, and have to imagine that he will be getting the applause of a hero.
You know what? He's done 2 penalty kicks this season.
Bright was immense today with a couple of incredible saves and none bigger than that one right there, and that might have just secured 3 points for the Dakota Fusion. Jan Rosado will come in for relief And it will be a goal kick for the Fusion. Or a free kick, I believe. It's sent deep. And it's headed back. Kantorowicz. Now everyone charging forward for Joy St. Louis. Game still not over yet. And maybe one final attacking threat here from the Goats. Ajabadi. No nonsense clearance as that one goes deep, deep, deep into the park. And now it's won back by Coxon. Coxon going the other way. Up the wing, and Coxon might just control this ball in the corner. Coxon goes down near the corner flag. Ball goes out of bounds. And it's going to be in the possession of Joy St. Louis. Can hear Coach Melendez crying out for something. Looks like we'll have another substitution as well. Josh Thompson looking ready to check in. We'll see if he actually sees any action or not. Coxon nearly getting that one away from the keeper as the Fusion are continuing to press. Caputo. Out to you. So I guess it wasn't you that was assessed the red card, but someone else. So apologies about that. Kantorowicz plays it through. And now a Fusion player hitting the deck. Haruki Yamazaki.
Hey, if these guys want to, we're gonna go that wild hills. We'll see, I don't know.
Joy St. Louis down to 10 men after the red card. And still searching for that equalizer. Can hear some of the fans in the stands now blowing their own whistles built into their mouths. As anxious mood here. Scoreline remaining 1-0 as we're well into extra time between the Fusion and the Goats. Fight for the ball going to be won by Ajabadi. And that's going to do it. The Dakota Fusion come away with a very impressive 3 points. 1-0 your final score as they top Joy St. Louis Park. And the joy belongs to the Fusion.
Dakota Fusion.
Scenes of elation here at Jim Gata Stadium.
Joy St. Louis.
And you have to imagine
0.
it's going to be Matthias Bright who's going to be the hero of the game with a few incredible saves and, of course, the game-sealing save on the penalty kick as well. That's going to do it here from Jim Gata Stadium. Your final score, 1-0. Dakota Fusion FC taking home the victory over the Joy St. Louis Goats. The goal going to Jack Pasco and Aaron Pike with the assist. So it's going to be win number 2 now for the Dakota Fusion as they'll move to 6 points on the season, excuse me, my goodness. While Joy St. Louis Park will remain at 10 points. They drop to 3-4-1. Once again, final score, 1-0 Dakota Fusion taking home the win over Joy St. Louis Park. Fantastic game here from Jim Gata Stadium. Thanks to everyone from tuning in from all across the world for some NPSL soccer on Magnitude Sports. Until next time, for Eric Dioxin and Cody on camera and scoreboard, have a great night.
The proceeding has been a presentation of the Magnitude Sports Media Network. Follow us on Twitter, Facebook, subscribe to our YouTube channel, and to order a DVD copy of this broadcast, simply visit msportsnet.com/DVD.